Yo, what is up, guys? We are back again playing some Snowrunner on the PC. If you're just not catching us and we're not live, you enjoy the video, maybe consider giving us a like, leaving a comment, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, hope you consider subscribing so you never miss another video. Alright, just wanted to kind of chat a little bit. Haven't been able to stream in a little bit, but it hasn't been that long. But it's been kind of an adjustment. So, but luckily Friday and the weekend I have off, so we'll be able to maybe relax a little bit. That'd be nice. Ah, there it is. Okay. We know where we need to go. But yeah. Just gonna kind of share my experiences a little bit. We'll see if people have questions, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to kind of say that things have been going pretty good with our endeavors. And tomorrow I'm going to be there all day. Well, I've been there all day the past 2 days, but I'll be there like from 8 to 6. So it's going to be a long day. But things are starting to ramp up. We're going to get to meet some people, and then next week it's first day of school. We're almost there. But I don't know, guys. It's a little scary sometimes because you want to be prepared, but you don't know what you're getting yourself into, so you don't know what's going to happen. But I've been getting into the routine. And coffee has been my best friend. Well, I've been trying to go without coffee because I just want to make sure I can make it by myself. So this is dead zone. That's really weird. It's like I haven't played games in 2 days, so it's like, oops. Because yeah, I can't stay up very late. Maybe an hour and a half. Maybe an hour. We'll see. Probably just an hour at this point. We had to take care of some stuff. I had to make sure I was ready for tomorrow. But I had to at least stream once this week, or at least once today, because otherwise it was going to be like freaking like 3 days without streaming. It's just a little bit too much for me. Yeah, so far everybody's really nice there, so unfortunately I haven't been able to What's up, man? Just talking about kind of just documenting what's going on my feelings and how I'm doing. But yeah, we're getting back in the swing of things. Like I said, Tuesday we started basically doing professional development, and I've been waking up at 5, 6 in the morning, and then just been getting used to that change, kind of getting more functional and being able to kind of like stay awake that time. Coffee's definitely been my friend, but I'm also trying to drink as little coffee as possible to try to like actually be able to just be awake at that time normally without having to have any like actual stuff doing the waking up. What?
Without becoming dependent on it.
Yeah, basically. So I've been kind of roughing it, but. Yes. But yeah, basically that's what's been going on. But I had to stream at least today because I still feel like I'm kind of like abandoning you guys. But like I said earlier, I cannot stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is I won't be alive when I get back home. I'll be dead. Lol. But but Friday I'm free to stream, and then the weekend. But yeah, I'm gonna start. No. I thought I was gonna lag on me. I thought I was gonna like, crash on me. But I'm hot. This is really hot in here. But
I told you we can turn a fan on.
But
no fans.
Yeah, just the administration where I'm at right now is actually really good. The admin, so principal's really cool. He's definitely you know, you take care of what you're doing, and you know, if you have any problems, just come get me. So he's not really like burdening us with having to like do like, you know, it's tough whenever administration's like things need to be taken care of in your classroom and you need to like not have any problems, or if you have problems, like don't send them over here because it's not their job to fix them. It's your job to manage them and make sure that they're basically like in line. So it puts a lot of weight on the teacher to not just like teach but also like maintain the mob. And if you've got like kids that like just don't want to adhere to that, if you have kids that just won't comply no matter what, it's really hard to actually get like lessons done successfully. So this administration's like, or our admin or principal, vice principal, and assistant principal are like, nah, if you've got like, if it becomes a disruption to learning, they need to get taken up front. They need to be taken out because like they can't do anything to help me if I don't report it. So he's like, report it. So really cool. That's the right way to do it. Obviously, every little thing can't be, you don't want to report every little thing, but like the if someone's like dropping the F-bomb or like swearing at me, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna tolerate it. So nor should I, because it's just not right. You shouldn't do that to anybody, but there needs to be like a maintained level of respect for, like, I'm going to respect my kids and they should respect me, and if they can't do that, then there's going to be a problem. Basically how it's going to shake out. But I really dig it, because sometimes it feels like the admins that are to file paperwork and not do anything else, and that's really like unfortunate and really kind of like wrong, because like why are they there if they can't like help us be successful? And our job is to help kids be successful. But if they're like, if there's no, if there's no like levels to things, then like I can say stop, 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 and there's never a consequence. So like there needs to be an actual consequence. But yeah, because like yeah, if there's no admin to enforce the rules, then the kids have free reign, and I feel like that's kind of like become a problem. The admin like in like the and like historically, a lot of places is like has the mentality of no, it's not our job to basically play babysitter for the bad eggs. But then you've got the kids that are going to test the limits, and if they find out that there's no actual reinforcement for the behavior, there's no actual consequence. They have power over you, and you just have to like try to like intimidate them, but they know that there's no actual. It's like a hollow threat. There's no actual repercussions for their actions. So that's where I feel like the school system's broken down a little bit. It's broken down because the kids find out, hey, you can do whatever you want, and they'll tell you to stop and yell at you, but they're not going to actually hold you to anything. And the kids, like, they tell the younger kids coming in, hey, you can kind of do whatever you want. The school's like, can't do anything to you. There's no punishment, So like it's just, it's taking the power back, But I like it because now there's like a total phone ban. So now there's no phones in the classroom, bell to bell. So beginning of school, no phones. Passing period, no phones. Lunchtime, no phones.
Really?
No earbuds, no headphones, no Walkman, no iPod shuffles. It's no tech. They have their Chromebooks, and they have if they have to listen to videos, they can use wired headphones. But
What?
it's kind of refreshing. I think we're going back with the right. I think we're like going back to where we need to be. Because
Not even at lunchtime?
nope.
What if you're like sitting with your friends and you want to show them these videos?
No. Can you hear me? Look at the gasoline's going
I
crazy.
don't know, it was like...
No. But yeah, it's like no phones, no matter what, bell to bell. So like, after school, like on the bus ride home and the bus ride there, they can have their phones. But when they get into school and the bell rings, it's like, it's time to learn. That's what they're here for. And then that's like I love that. And then I also like let's see, where are we going with this? Hold on, we gotta figure out where we're actually going with the mission. We're going to the drilling site. Back to Smithville? That sucks. So, Peace. Oh, pizza here. Well, I'll keep like going about what I'm saying, but basically, yeah, it's a bell-to-bell phone ban, and that's like law. So like, it's not just policy, district policy, it's law. So legally, like they are not allowed to have their phones.
What?
Yeah, it's law. So if they're actually non-compliant, and okay. So here's what happens. If kid walks in my room, they're on the phone. I tell them, you need to hand me your phone. Turn your phone off and hand me your phone. If they say no, I will tell them basically like, you're either gonna give me your phone, and I'm gonna take it, or I'm gonna get the principal down here and he's gonna take it. If they say no, you can't make me, then I press the red button. I call the principal down, and he says, "Give me your phone." It's you gonna get it back at like the end of the day when your parents come back in and pick it up. And if they say no, you can't make me. Now they're non-compliant with the administrator, and now they're breaking the law. So what can happen is now the our designated police officer gets to get involved, and they can be detained. So they have to get the phone up, 100%. And
What if there's like an emergency in their family?
it sucks to suck.
What?
I don't know. It's legally not allowed. It's legally not required. So like basically
That's crazy.
those people have like, if something happens, they'll find out. They'll find out at the end of the day. That's how it used to happen back in the old days. They found out at the end of the day when they go home. But you know, like basically, you know, okay. I'll give you an example. I'm not trying to be heartless. So okay, let's say a kid has an emergency at the family, right? Family calls up the school because they can do that, you know, and they say, "Hey, Timmy, little Johnny's grandma's in hospice and she's going downhill steep. He needs to come home." So that's fine. We can have someone bring a note to the classroom saying Timmy needs to be excused because there's a family crisis going on, and then Timmy can go home and see his grandma. You know, make those tough moments. But there's no need that we can email. The parents can email the school, find out to communicate critical information, and that will be given to the student. You know, when it's appropriate. So basically, there's no need for a phone. Parents can email. Parents can use the parent portal. Parents can call. And if, like I say, if there's a emergency situation, lockdown, parents get an email. Parents get a notification through the parent app that we have. So there's no need for a phone. Also, like I say, it's just better because the detox is going to be really good for these kids that are heroin addicts to their phone. It's really, really bad for their brain. And yeah, like I say, are they going to act up a little bit in the beginning? I'm sure they will. But that's why, you know, a part of our job is to make learning interesting. So, you know, they're going to have I can foresee, I'm not a fortune teller, but I can foresee the issue will be them using their laptops as like YouTube, TikTok, whatever, but they're pretty locked down on what they're able to access. So hopefully they have that kind of worked out where they can't scroll social media on the computers that they're given, because then it's just like a laptop policing now. But yeah, basically we're one step backwards in progress with technology, but it's gotten so out of hand that something had to be done, and I'm glad that legal action was taken, because now there's like actual consequences, like legal ramifications if these kids are not, you know, adhering to the law. So.
But is that like a whole state law?
It's a state law. Yep.
What?
I think a lot of states are doing it. Actually, it's not just our state that I'm in.
That's insane.
A lot of states are doing it. It's really refreshing. Yeah, they're there to learn. That's their job as a student. Is they're there to learn. So being on TikTok all day is not what they're here to do. So, but that's also like the double-edged sword is if I like have to check something, like I need to check an email or I'm checking if I'm like putting a playlist on for like a like a activity time where they're like working in small groups, and I want to have like soft music playing to just kind of like, you know, break the silence up.
So you'll have a phone ban.
Yeah. So like they're gonna be like, do he have fun? Yeah, fun. Oh, he have fun. No fun allowed. Yeah. So it's gonna be like they're gonna be on me about it. Kind of like the soy jack meme where the people are like looking. Do.
So like if I have an emergency, I have to contact the school.
I have a phone.
Well, you have a phone, but you can't use it.
Yeah, I can. I'm not a student.
So the phone ban's not on you.
It's on students. Yeah, I'm not a student. So yeah, so basically like the students are going to be hyper aware of any phone they see, meaning that they're going to be like anger towards us, resentment, But like we went through school, we did our time, we served our time.
Yeah.
We went through it.
I didn't have a phone until I was like,
So like it's not.
I think I was what 10th grade or something.
Yeah. I mean, I remember even I got, I mean, I wasn't always perfect, right? But even I got my phone taken away one time because, like, I'm a kid. I was on my phone, and I finished my work, but I was on my phone. And he said, put your phone away. And I did, and then I got back out again, and he's like, your phone's mine. I was mad at him. I think I was mad at him the rest of the semester, but he was kind of a not nice teacher anyway. But so it's kind of the icing on the cake. Studies showing that kids receive phones when they're 12 or younger have poor mental health. Yep. 100%. I don't think I got mine until I was like in 8th grade. Maybe. Freshman. Something like that. So I was like 14, 15. 16 is 15, 16. But see, that was back when like the texting, I'm gonna be so, you guys are gonna think I'm so old. This is back when the messenger phones, the texting phones, like the ones that slide, were like super popular. Like you were like the coolest kid if you had a slide out phone.
Especially a full keyboard.
Yeah, a full keyboard slide out phone. That was like the messenger phones,
Yep,
the texting phones.
That was my first.
That was the you were the coolest kid. Oh, so you're probably, you're closer to me then. But yeah. So essentially,
It was back when iPods like first came out. Ish.
yeah, MP3 players, were huge.
Oh yeah, I remember getting an MP3 player for the first time, man. I was.
Here, talk that way, see if they can hear you. But yeah, so
I'm sitting right next to the mic. How can they not hear me?
it's just not picking up as much as it's picking up my stuff. So yeah, basically, I got it because yes, dude, I remember my first one had 4 gigs.
I was gifted mine hand-me-down from one of my friends.
But basically,
Birthday gift.
the reason why I got my phone was because I think some big school shooting happened, and my parents freaked out. They're like, "Oh no, something happens. We have to be able to hear from you." So they were like, they panic bought me a phone.
I just came back from summer camp one day, and they were like, "We got you a surprise."
Yeah, but I remember being in like,
Oh, ouch.
ouch. I remember being in like 8th grade or 9th grade. I think it was 8th grade, somewhere in the middle between 8th and 9th grade.
I was like 10th
And,
or
like,
11th.
And like something happened, and then they're like, "No, you need to have a phone." So, but yeah, all I did was make phone calls and text like a handful of friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're evolving just backwards,
Yeah, and it was only like the size of your palm, too.
And they were like, smaller than your hand.
Snake.
Yep, exactly. Or Tetris. This thing is way too. Look how long this thing is. Yeah, I've got buddies that like refuse to like text or answer texts. Like they chronically will not respond unless you call them. So like my buddies are also like old school. Like we do phone call, or like just like arrange hanging out by phone call. But I've got buddies I've known since like fourth grade that, yeah, they just never texted. They're not a big texter. So it's just a different world, man. Different world.
Right? I remember that, yeah. Yep. Everything was
If
like
you want to
shortcut.
text, yeah. No vowels, just consonants. Yep.
Like no emojis, they were like text emojis.
I remember that. I remember that. People were like, the English language is gonna be destroyed because we're texting like this, and I'm like, no.
Don't put a limit on our characters.
Yeah, character limits, for sure. But yeah, it was crazy, man. What a memory trip.
You'd
Should have-
also have like the ability to have a sign-off message. So like if you sent a text message, I could create something to like it automatically sends at the end of every single message of mine.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. Kind of like more like email-esque.
Yep. Instant message.
So I had like this little hamster that was drawn out by characters and symbols.
Yeah. Hello, I want to hang out soon. Yeah. That and conversation logs weren't even a thing. You had to like remember what you said last, because like it didn't string them together. Each one was like its own like email basically. So like you had to like go up through like the chain to like find what you said, or if you forgot what you said, or it would only say what they said. You wouldn't even say what you said. So you'd have to like to have a conversation. You'd have to like be constantly remembering what you said or what they had said before, because yeah, it was.
Well, and think of like the cameras. The quality on some of the cameras that they had.
Well, yeah, that's a different subject, but yeah, it's the same thing, kind of idea. Yeah.
Another feature of the phones.
But anyway, back to what I was saying. Essentially, that's a thing now, which is great. And then another thing I think is really good. Huh? Yeah.
I didn't like Skype because I was always getting disconnected from it.
The Skype was kind of a little bit jank, but yeah, I remember Skype. Hold on, I gotta back up a little bit. I'm trying to think, what was the other good thing I was wanting to tell you guys? There's the phone thing. Let me think.
So because they have Chromebooks, they don't have textbooks?
Yeah. Well, we have textbooks, but they don't really use them. That's been a thing for like 10 years or more. Let me think. What else did I want to talk about? No phone.
It'll be like Fahrenheit 451 or whatever it's called.
Gosh, I forgot what I was gonna say. That sucks. I'm sorry. I can't think of what I want to say. Also, that is very funny though about Skype. Skype is dead now. Darn it. gonna bother me now. Oh yeah, so like, yeah, there's the mascot of our school, right? I asked if I could wear like a helmet for Spirit Week that had that mascot, like kind of like take it to the school, and I asked that. That was like the first day I met the principal, and he was all for it. He was on board with it. So like he's like really down with like being like a person, not person, you being like more personable, more unique in like how you do stuff. So like they want you to be like yourself and be like a creative entity instead of like having to conform to all being like the same kind of individual. They let you kind of be yourself. So that's really cool. That and I just like really want to like kind of embrace the want to embrace kind of the culture of this place I'm at. So that's so far away. Can I even bring it there? How am I gonna bring this big trailer over here? That's gonna be so hard. Is there any fuel stops? Oh, that sucks. Not really. I'm gonna have to gas up somewhere. I don't know if I can. Yeah, exactly. I might just like take it across the water. Probably a mistake, but whatever. YOLO. YOLO! Probably a really bad idea. Yeah, but no, also, aw. I thought it was something else, but it's all good. I have to go all the way back down here. I'm just gonna make little checkpoints down here. It's probably gonna take all stream to do this mission. LOL. I know what I can do. I can buy a fuel trailer, refill, and then sell the trailer back for full price. That's what we'll do. It's gonna be miserable. Sometimes they make you do so much crazy crap in this game.
Just casually going through a farm with a giant trailer. Like through the middle of it.
I'll have to probably go back through here. That's such a long way. I think it's the only decent road that's going to be wide enough to take me through it. Otherwise, I think I'm going to get stuck on something.
You're basically making a in-depth spiral through the map.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Another thing I want to mention. There we go. Is they actually ordered me a faculty hoodie, so I get to have a faculty hoodie as like a keepsake, and that's really cool. Also, I took apart one of my spare. You probably noticed behind me there's not that chair anymore. I'm taking that. I took it apart, and we're gonna put it together in the classroom. So at my desk, I can have my gamer chair. I feel like that's gonna do two things. Like for one, the chair they have there currently is totally not comfortable at all. That gaming chair is not very comfortable either. It's like moderately comfortable. It's okay. But like the other thing it's gonna do is not only comfort for me, which makes my life less miserable, but for like lesson plan, making lessons or grading stuff. But also I'm gonna be able to connect with the kids a little bit better. So I feel like what kid doesn't want to have a teacher that has a gamer chair? You know?
So you get your own desk.
Yeah, it's a little desk.
You
But
can
yeah.
like decorate it. And stuff.
I don't know if I'm gonna decorate it or not, because kids are gonna mess up my stuff. But
Like minor things.
yeah, if I bring this to the desk, it's gonna get taken. It'll get stolen.
Yeah, but if you brought like
That'll make me cry.
maybe like a picture frame or something like that.
Maybe. I always ask. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. All right. See ya. We're just gonna be chilling.
Bye. Enjoy your studying.
We're probably only gonna stream for another half an hour anyway, so it's all good. You're not gonna miss much. Have a good night, though.
Why don't you have side mirrors?
Because this is an off-road truck.
Also, lol, your fan is like facing away from you.
I get moves air through the cabin. Uh-oh.
You have side mirrors when you look at it from the outside, but you can't see it from the inside.
Oh. Actually, I probably can.
Oh. Maybe back up more.
Or just like...
Just back up, like, no, the other way. No, turn your wheels the other way.
It's okay. We
You
can
want to
make
get
it.
your back wheel further away from that rail.
Yay.
Turn your wheels.
I'm running out of fuel too, by the way.
There you go.
Okay, I'm probably have to drive another vehicle out to meet this vehicle now. I don't think there's another vehicle somewhere. So I'm gonna go as far as I can, then run out of gas, and then I'm gonna bring a vehicle to come help it out. That's my plan. Yeah, tomorrow basically I'm gonna be studying curriculum all day, and then probably work on a lesson plan. So we'll be doing that stuff. Very exciting.
Just bring your earbuds and listen to whatever music you want.
I might. It's not a bad idea.
Make sure you take mental breaks.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like zombie mode when you have to meet people.
So true. Hold on, I'm gonna run off the road. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Uh-oh.
This thing's so freaking long, I don't know how else we're gonna get it through here. If it flips, I'm ending stream.
The what?
So if it flips over, I'm ending stream. I'll crash out. It seems like the size of an actual house.
I was gonna say it looks like definitely one of those trailers you'd see at construction sites where people practically live out of it. Little big rock.
Yep. There we go.
Oh boy. You can hear the trees being taken out.
We're running out of gas, kinda. We're running low on gas. Look how low it is. Not a lot of gasoline left.
Looks like you're pinned on that side rail again, yeah.
Well, I can't help that, really. I practically have to do that to get past this.
You're cleared.
And now I have to yeet it across the...
Just go straight. Go straight over there and slightly
Hold
left.
on. I don't have enough. That sucked so much. Yeah, we're like not even like a third of the way there. Can you zoom? something. Okay, we're good. Ugh. So stressful.
I wish it told you like how fast you were going miles per gallon or miles per hour kind of thing. Beep.
Tells you there.
What is that?
Be there on the left. Tells you your fuel too.
Cool. So I was trying to do the math on like that specific vehicle. If it's really 4.4 to 5 gallons a minute, and if you're driving 65 miles an hour,
Okay, math teacher.
that's a mile a minute. But if you're driving half that, so how many gallons of gas does it take? Then you have the variable of how many miles it is. Or I should say, how many miles does your gas tank get you? Because it just tells you gallon per minute.
It's a general kind of like idea of like how much fuel you're using.
Yeah. You're not constantly using 4 to 5 though. It's only when you hit like at least 30 miles an hour. Oh boy. I wouldn't push it. That's a really big rock. I would turn your wheels all to the right and then back up slowly. And then whoa. Don't go off the cliff. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Because you weren't too far off.
Cool.
It's all about where your back wheels are.
Jiminy Cricket.
Hightail it further to the right. There you go. Whoa. Owie.
That was a big hit.
Yeah, you're like dangerously low in gas.
Still have some fuel though. Yeah, this is a trailer store, so I'm gonna temporarily buy a, yeah.
What?
Refueled.
E? You already sold it?
Yep.
Nice.
You get all your money back from selling it.
Nice. It's not very realistic, but nice. Free gas.
What?
Free gas.
Basically, gas in this game doesn't cost money anyway, but being able to use a trailer store to refill your gas tank is a good.
Sounded like you just blew a tire. Is that just me?
The game's not saying so.
Maybe it was like a delayed sound from when you attached the trailer.
Maybe.
Get close to the right, not the left. Nope, you're gonna pan again. Nope, back up
Uh-oh.
and use as much of the space on the right to make that turn. Nope. You're gonna have to legitimately back up straight. Nope. Like, make yourself in the trailer straight with that road.
Uh-oh.
Turn your car. There you go. It's gonna still be hard because your trailer's weird now, but cook it all the way to the right. Follow as wide as you can. Still a little bit close.
Well, you
because
see this.
of your trailer. That way.
Got it.
Okay, good job.
What?
Okay, good job. I guess that works.
Let's go.
I hope they signed a waiver. Any new scratches aren't your fault. Like, you won't be paying for any damages.
No. It'll be received as is. Received as is. We're almost there. I'm getting really tired, guys, and I can't have any more coffee tonight, so.
Yeah, I get up at 4 a.m. again.
Whoopee! go. Uh-oh. Okay, they get a sand tip over. Okay. Alright, let's bring her home.
Clear the electrical lines. It just clips it. Almost there.
Alright, guys, we're probably gonna end it. But I'll be back on Friday. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. Just gonna drive into the sunset real quick. We'll complete this mission next time. But yeah, I'm toast. But we will see you guys soon, and hope you guys have a great day. But like I say, if you want to stay up to date with all my stuff, go ahead and hit that link to Discord so you can stay up to date. And if you haven't already subscribed, I hope you consider doing so. Alright guys, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye. Wait, bye.